Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Wednesday, December 20th, 2023. A Yucca Valley woman died in county jail yesterday. Diana Newton, 34, was found unresponsive in her cell at the West Valley Detention Center in Rancho Cucamonga at around 1 a.m. Tuesday. The Sheriff's Department says that jail medical staff attempted life-saving measures until the Rancho Cucamonga Fire Department arrived. Newton was transported to San Antonio Regional Hospital in Upland, where she was pronounced dead at 2:32 a.m. Newton was arrested on October 28th on suspicion of arson and is alleged to have started a trailer fire on the property where she lived in the 7600 block of Balsa Avenue in Yucca Valley. No injuries were reported in the fire. The Sheriff's Department said that after her initial booking, they discovered that Newton suffered from multiple serious medical issues and that she received medical treatment throughout her incarceration. An autopsy will be conducted to determine a cause of death. Following a 3.5-hour public hearing yesterday in which dozens of Morongo Basin residents offered testimony that was eloquent, relevant, and compelling, county supervisors in a 3-2 split decision voted to kill the controversial Flamingo Heights 640 glamping proposal. Reporter Mike Lipsitz has highlights.
Yesterday was a tough one for Robot Land Company, developer of the would-be Flamingo Heights 640 glamping site overlooking Pipes Wash. Following the defeat of their appeal, Board Chair Don Rao admonished the applicants for their failure to vigorously engage the community and address their concerns. As it was, Robot staff turned up at the hearing with a scaled-back version of the project, but no one could see around the proposed helipad, potential traffic hazards, noise and light pollution, and the project's inconsistency with the countywide plan and the Homestead Valley Community Plan. In making the motion to deny the appeal, Rao asked rhetorically, "Do we want this project?" And the community has answered, they don't want it. Rao's motion passed with supervisors Jesse Armendariz and Kurt Hagman dissenting. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Mike Lipsitz.
The Morongo Valley Community Services District Board of Directors will hold their regular 6 p.m. meeting tonight in Covington Park's multipurpose room. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart has a look at the meeting's agenda.
For tonight's agenda and new business, board members will discuss pros and cons of creating a membership-based community fund in lieu of another tax for Morongo Valley residents. For action items, community members have requested the board's support to make Morongo Valley's Trails End transfer station an approved facility to dump organic material, such as plant debris, food waste, and untreated wood refuse. Currently, due to the climate pollutant reduction strategy, residents must either subscribe to required collection service or self-haul to the nearest facility 30 minutes away in Landers. So it's recommended that the board discuss ways to make the Morongo location serve residents in this matter. Community member Brad Buttinger has been researching grants to refurbish the Covington Park tennis courts. Board members will review, discuss, and approve next steps towards this effort. In continued business, the board will discuss and modify a previous motion to address repairing the CSD and Fire Department external doors. While the board approved a bid for door repair in October, these new door locks have been rendered unusable, creating a safety concern for fire and CSD personnel. The board will then adjourn for a closed session for Fire Chief General Manager James Breakbill's performance evaluation, a periodic protocol for public employees. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
The Yucca Valley Planning Commission will meet in special session tonight to review a color change decision that has been continued from the last 2 meetings, along with other town business. Reporter Hillary Sloan will tell you what else will be covered.
During the department reports, the Yucca Valley Planning Commission will review an application to change the exterior color of the commercial structure located at the northeast corner of 29 Palms Highway and Prescott Avenue. The Planning Commission will also receive the Land Update Report. The meeting is at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, December 20th in the Yucca Room of the Yucca Valley Community Center, 57090 29 Palms Highway, and will be live streamed. The public is welcome. For the link to the Zoom meeting, see this story at Z107.7FM.com. For Z107.7, this is reporter Hillary Sloan.
Yucca Valley's High Desert Water District has canceled the regular meeting of the Board of Directors scheduled for today. However, in Joshua Tree, the Joshua Basin Water District's regular meeting begins promptly at 5:30 p.m. Reporter Mike Lipsitz rejoins us with your Wednesday Water Roundup.
At the Joshua Basin Water District, directors recognize the district's 60th anniversary. Then, getting down to business, the board will receive the 2022-2023 audited financial reports, followed by the election of a new board president and vice president. The new officers will be seated immediately. The meeting is at the district office on Choita Road in Joshua Tree, where the public is welcome to attend. Instructions for remote attendance may be found with this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Mike Lipsitz.
And finally, the town of Yucca Valley will be closing their offices on Friday for the holiday season, with a reopening scheduled for Tuesday, January 2nd. The Yucca Valley Senior Center closes after lunch service tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. The Yucca Valley Animal Shelter will be available by appointment only, and the Animal Control Office will only be responding to priority calls. For the full rundown of closures in Yucca Valley, see this story at Z107.7fm.com. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.